So the Kansas was the first one. I went to Phoenix for the trials. I played 2 games. I came back and they offered me a contract. I went there as a Kansas player and I had, I think, 6 to 7 friendly games. I think in 2 I scored 2 hat tricks and I scored a brace and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to start, this is it. But then we used to play, I think 4-2-3-1 with one lone striker, and Kamara used to play, and he's still playing in US. And he's a big African lad, and he was always chosen before me. So when I didn't get the chance in the first 4-5 games, I was just so sad. I was not used to sitting on the bench. Then I had lovely preseason where I scored, I think I scored some 14 goals in 7 games. I thought, I'm going to start. It didn't happen for five games and I just started deteriorating. I think it was more mental than physical. And then there was a lot of pressure from the national team. They were here for 8 months together for the Asia Cup. I didn't go for the first 8 months, first 6 months, first 4 months. And then the last 2 months was left. Then Bob called me and he said, if you're not playing there right now and starting, you can come. So I went and talked to Peter Vermes and he said, listen, you just come to the team. You're still in and out. You sure you want to do this? I said, yeah, I want to go for the camp, national camp. He said, you can go 8-9 days before. That's the protocol. I can send you for 10 days before. And something led to other and stuff like that, and I came back. And then when I wanted to go back, I thought, I can't be sitting on the bench. So I didn't make the switch. Then after that, the QPR thing happened, which was great. We signed a deal and stuff like that, but the UK FA didn't allow me the work permit. That was brutal, yeah. I think we challenged the verdict, and out of 6 judges, majority has to say yes. I think for me, 3 said yes and 3 said no. I think one anecdote that I've never shared is that the news that it has been denied got to me one day before the Nehru Cup finals in Delhi, and I took my car, which I was not allowed to. Yeah, and I was just driving. I drove for 1.5 to 2 hours in the afternoon. I don't remember where I went. I just came back and I was... And the next day, Pradeep's hammer just made me happy. We won 1-0. What a goal Pradeep scored. And then I moved on. Then we went to Sporting Lisbon. This was great. Sporting Lisbon was great because when I went there after 1 week, I was told by the head coach that you're not good enough, get lost to the B team. And he was right. The pace in Sporting Lisbon A was too fast for me where I was playing in Indian leagues. To my bad luck, the B team was even better than the A team. I think Bruma was there, Eric was there, Pedro was there. All the boys are doing so well in the world right now. Joe Mario was there. So I was thinking to myself when I was 26 then and all the kids were 18, 19, 20. I just thought in a happy way, unlike Kansas, I thought I have to play. So after giving it a shot for I think 9 months where I played 5 games, scored 0 goals, never started a game. I said the coach because there was I think 4 or 5 million release clause. I was there for 3 years. I said, I want to go back to India and nobody's going to pay this amount. I want to help here, just release me. We had a meeting and they were really nice. And I just hope that someday a lot of Indian, if not few, a lot of Indian get chance to go to academies like this when they are 17, 18 and still there for 4-5 years, because you train with better players at a better league, you just improve. The technicalities and understanding and keep it simple also grew more. And then when I came back, probably I was much more mature. I have to be honest, and we were dominated by Zohar at Zohar Stadium. We really had the ball. We really played some really good football at home. But for us to go to Zohar and get pinned to our own half and not get too much of ball was hard to digest. So we conceded the goal and we all head down, and Hubio comes to us and like, put your head up, we just need 1 goal and we're going to get it. And then we tried and what a goal by Eugene, man. A lot of people don't understand the importance of that goal that day, of course. And when we came back, because imagine if you would have come back 1-0 or even worse 2-0, it's all about belief. But when we came back 1-1, we thought, you know what, no matter who they are, we're going to take them at Kantiva. We were buzzing, we were on them, we were dominating, and we knew we were going to get the goal. The first goal, of course, a great ball by Eugene again. and Jono was the decoy in front of me. They went with him and I was alone, 1-0. Of course, a lot of people talk about the second one. And then third one by again Juan and Eugene. Lovely. I don't think we had nights at BFC or at Kantiva which can top that one. That was just, I think that was one of those nights where probably we told Asia that we are a good team. That was the high. And then we went to Doha. We were that close, man. We knew it's not going to be easy against the Air Force team. They were good. I think they were the better side, but we fought really well. And at the last 10 minutes, we had so many chances. We were that close of making our country proud, and we gave it. I think the only silver lining was we gave it everything, every player of ours. We really, really want to be back there, and other players in my team have more time than me. So I'm more desperate. I just hope we get a chance again, because those nights are magical, man. You want to be at the AFC semi-finals, you want to be at the AFC finals, and now our country doing well and getting a slot in the AFC Champions League, it's massive. You want to be there at those nights playing against Sydney FC, Urawa Reds, Al Ain. You want to play those matches, man. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. After that night, when you lose at home, a championship where you're leading 1-0 and you're thinking, wow, this is our night. It's raining a little bit, you get a goal, you're buzzing, they have no clue what's happening. And then bang, 2 corners and you lose a night. After that night, it's difficult to come back. No one spoke about it from day one. That, you know what, we have to take vengeance, we have to take the league back. Because we understand football doesn't work like that. You make the best team, you might not reach there. It's not just one game that you lost against Chennai, you get another game and you're going to win. It's the whole league, and to again top the chart, and to again have the semi-finals, and to again finally win it against a team which I think is one of the best teams along with us in the last 3 years, was massive, man. To get it back the way we did, again topping the charts and handsomely beating Northeast in semi-finals, and then having a very difficult game tactical game against Goa and winning it. Rahul BK, the savior, the hero. It was really sweet. It is not easy, you know, to every year be there, one of the best teams, and again semi-finals and again finals. It's not easy, and that is where it tells me that I'm in the right team.
He's headed deep into extra time. Is the point of reference in season 5 of the Hero Indian Super League. Bengaluru can rejoice at their second attempt. They are the victors of the Hero Indian Super League.
Now that I realize and I know that I've got 70+ goals for my country, it's a feeling that I'm really proud of. And till the time I can, I'll give every ounce of me to score a goal for the country and do well for my country. You know, when I was growing up, I was always the talented boy. I was always the one skillful. I always was the one who had a good touch. But that leads you nowhere, nowhere. And it's a fact. All of you who are skillful, if you think this is enough, not in football, not anymore. It is so fast growing, it is so competitive, and it's so physical, it's so tactical. You've got to work hard. You have to be the most hardworking there. Whenever it's time for me to go and somebody else comes, I just hope he comes because he's better than me, not because I didn't work hard. Because that is a regret that I will never be able to take. I don't want to regret that I couldn't be in a team because I wasn't working hard at doing the right thing. So eventually, if anyone ever remembers me or thinks about my legacy, is that you really have to work hard. You really, really have to work hard.